Dear students and cadets, we discuss enhancing personality skills. How can one improve his personality? How can one enhance personality? And we know that we can enhance personality through life skills. And we know there are different life skills. And life skills are the literacy skills, language skills, functional skills, vocational skills, sports skills, cultural skills, and last, life skills. Okay, so if we have these 7 skills, we can have a good personality. Let us come to the first skill. Examination point of view, NCC examination point of view, there will be questions, right? What is literacy skill? Write about language skill. What are functional skills? Give examples for functional skills. What is vocational skill? Questions for examination. Remember, that's for cadets. And now remember, now let me just say, parents and teachers, you must ensure that your child has life skills. Say literacy skills. What is literacy skill? Literacy skill refers to be a literate. To be a literate, that is to read, to write, to listen, and to speak. That is, of course, literacy. Literacy refers to the ability of a person to read and write and speak and, of course, listen to and understand. So our children must be trained in such a way that they can speak 2 or more languages. And in the case of people here in our India problem is it's a polyglot land. We have different languages. Kerala we have Malayalam, Tamil Nadu we have Tamil, Kannada we have Kannada, Karnataka we have Kannada. Okay, similarly each state has different language. So we have a problem. So it's must that we learn another language, an additional language, 1 or 2 second languages, or we must know a second language, or we must know a third language. So parents, please ensure that you give opportunity for your child to learn 1 or 2 additional languages. So he must be able to read that language, he must be able to write that language. And remember, great people or successful people can very easily use 1 or more languages, and they use that very efficiently, proficiently, without an error. So that's about literacy skills. And now we move on to language skills. Literacy skills and language skills are different, remember. That's for cadets. Exam point of view, you have to differentiate between literacy skills and language. Language skills refers to your skill to use the language. Your skill to speak the language in a particular way. Okay, if you are greeting somebody, you must know how to greet a person. If you are asking a question, you should know how to ask a question. You are asked to speak about a subject, you should be able to speak. So language skills refers to the ability of a person to use a language. That is, he should be able to pronounce correctly. He must be able to, of course, use the right accent, pronunciation. Words should be proper. Sentences should be proper. So one must be able to use the language skills. All right. Now you come to functional skills. This is very important. Functional skills very important, and I'm so sad to say sometimes, of course, what happens is so disappointing is the performance of our youngsters. So we parents, of course, do not bring up children in a way that they develop their functional skills. Our children, okay, they are studying well and they have A+ grade in everything. But if you ask them to go to the farm and plant something, they won't do that. They cannot do that. If we ask your son to go and buy something, I don't know how many of them can do that. So functional skills refers to how a person function in his life, or rather, if you have to send some money to, of course, somebody, you have to transfer some money. And how many of our children can transfer money? How many of our children can, of course, just do something of that sort? So writing a letter to the commissioner office, or just going to the Kerala electricity office to pay or rather doing it online, or any way. So this is functional skill, and how many of the students or youngsters can do that? Youngsters, please see to it that you should be like cats. Ralph Waldo Emerson, in one of his essays titled Self-Reliances, right? Okay. One must be like cats. You jump down or you fall down from any height of any branch, just be on your four legs. That is, in short, about functional skills. We must bring up our children like that. We should not just give them all the comfort, right? Let them know the difficulties of life. Functional skills. Now I come to the fourth one, vocational skills. What is vocational skill? Vocational skills refers to, of course, the ability of a person to to excel in a vocation. What is a vocation? Profession. Okay, so how many of our students, or our, I don't know how many of the NCC cadets can just cook? Cooking is a vocation. Carpentry is a vocation. Then, of course, in Kerala, we have coconut trees, and climbing a tree is a vocation. Now, the highly paid job is, of course, climbing a tree. We don't have coconut tree climbers here. Similarly, carpenters, plumbers, electricians. So, but it is so, sometimes we are so surprised. There are some people who can do many things. There are good farmers who is a carpenter, who is an electrician, who is a plumber, who is, of course, a climber. This is excellence. This is good personality. So vocation is, one must have vocational qualities. The ability to do many things. Multi-talent, you say. You call that multi-talented people. Multi-talented people. And multi-talented people will produce a lot. Now we come to the next skill, sports skills. One day I was in an interview. I was just very, very shocked to listen to the answer of some young man. The officer, I was with my commanding officer, and the commanding officer was asking the young man, rather the young boy who wanted to get enrolled in NCC. So commanding officer is asking, how many games do you play? And he says, oh, I play a lot of games, sir. Say a number of games. Sir, I play video game, I play computer game, I play online game. Think of that. Think of that. Sports skill doesn't mean playing games online. Sports skills doesn't mean playing video games. Sport skills is playing tennis for some time, table tennis. Playing cricket for some time, playing football for some time, right? Playing maybe cycle polo, whatever. There are some people, of course, right? I have seen such people. Maybe in the campus itself, I can see that, right? You see a student in the basketball court right now. Next time you go to the volleyball court, there is that guy playing. After somebody you go to the football court, he is there playing. And that is sports skills. Parents and teachers, please promote children to go out and play. If they play, they will have physical activity, and they will be just taking a lot of food, and they will remain very, very healthy. So sports skills is a must for everybody, not for just children, not for everyone. Even people, when they grow up, of course, they should have some physical activity. And it's good that each of us can play some games with friends, and of course that will give a lot of relaxation. And without relaxation and rejuvenation, what is life? There must be enough time and occasion for enjoyment and fun, and that we have in the tennis court, in the shuttle court, in the cricket court, or rather a stadium, or even when you just go for football or you have, right? Now we come to the next skill, cultural skill. Cultural skill. What is cultural skill? Cultural skill is your ability to perform. You can sing some song, you can dance, you can, of course, act drama, you can just make some mime, some skit, some mimicry. All this is cultural. Maybe you can play some instrument, and it's good that you know something of that sort. Either you must be a singer or a dancer or something. And now we come to life skills. Life skills, last one. Okay, what is that? Life skills refers to the ability, the skill of an individual to decide his life. What should I do? Which course should I do? Okay, whether what he says something, somebody is asking you to go for engineering, and you should think critically. Should I go for engineering? Should I go for law? Should I go for media studies? Should I go for medicine? So you must be able to decide what you should do. That is life skill, the skill to decide for yourself your life. You must be able to do that. So these are the 7 life skills with which you can enhance personality. And with this, of course, we come to the end of today's discussion of personality development. How can one enhance personality? Then what are the life skills? And we have seen all the life skills. And now I wish my cadets and my students and of course the society, okay, just ensure that you are improving your life skills day by day, and you just grow into a successful person. Just have big dreams, and every day just go, of course, to a better limit, right? Okay, so if you just improve yourself slowly, you will of course be a success in your life. So you should have targets for maybe when I am 20 years I'll be that, when I am 25 years I'll be that. So you should have limits like that, right? So go to your limits will expand. Go to your limits will expand, and your limits have to expand, and then you become success. And what is success? Success is doing your dream. Success is doing your dream. With all this, you can have a wonderful personality. Next session, we will be discussing more about personality development and leadership. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye bye.